What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody feeling out there today? Let's check out the chat, see what's going on. Shane, got him, number one. Oh, you caught your boy and amazing coins for you slipping. Caught them sleeping on the job. Nice, well played, sir. Well played. Jared with this $15 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Always coming through for us. Hey, man, absolutely. I am unbelievably sick right now. Today is worse than yesterday. I'm hoping that today is like the peak, like the blow off top of my cold. Today or tomorrow, I anticipate, topping off, having the top of the cold, and then probably start to feel better after that. Head down into a cold bear market, right? That's what I'm thinking. But $15, that's a weird one because normally I see $5, $10, or $20. I've never seen a $15 before. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Blam, what's going on? What's going on? William, what's up, my guy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you as always. Jake the Snake, big things popping, little things stopping. What's up, Roberto and the family? Just chilling, man. Just chilling. Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you a damn thing, but a little finger movement on your mouse. That's all it costs you, right? So go ahead and get that done for me real quick, guys. Would mean the world to me. Green tea, Squirtle's in the house. We got our first Pokemon of the day. We dig it. We love it. We love it. We want some more of it. Joy, happy Friday, Rob and Patreon family. Hope everyone is having a good day. Everyone show Rob some love. Please hit the likes. Be sure to tell him Large Marge sent you. Absolutely, guys. Large Marge in the house. Listen, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Guys, it is Open Mic Fridays over on the Patreon. You do not want to miss it. It is a phenomenal time. Everybody's got a good time. Everyone gets laughs. Everybody learns. It's a fantastic community-driven incentive. Get over there, guys. Check it out. It's like nothing. No one else is doing this kind of thing over there, guys. Paul, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Paul, I saw you shot me a message over on the Patreon. I have not read it yet. I will get to it shortly after this live stream is over, though, my friend. Gamma Goddess in the house. What's going on? Good afternoon. There she is. Hope you're feeling a little better today, Rob. Let's all stay calm and get this money. Yeah, I wish I was feeling better. I actually feel worse than I did yesterday. But that's okay because we got ibuprofen in the house. And Bear, what's up, man? Happy Friday. Literally speedy recovers, my friend. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Another local in the house. What's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to work out what to DCA today. Well, I mean, if we look across the market, what do we have for DCA opportunities right now? Let's zoom out to the weekly time frame first of all, because that's what we want to pay attention to. Swift coin is down 20% on the week, so that is a great DCA. Onyx coin is down 27.5% on the week, so that's a good DCA opportunity. Mavia, Heroes of Mavia is a good DCA right now. XPR is a good DCA right now. Taraxa, Veracity, Walrus is a good DCA right now. Ondo, Axelar, Telcoin. There's a lot of good DCA opportunities out there. Casper, some good DCA opportunities across the board, guys. Absolutely. I'm going to do some DCAing shortly after we finish up this live stream. Shannon with the super chat. Second, what's up, everyone? Oh, Shannon, you guys are just destroying your boy and amazing coins for you today. I love it. I love it. Guys are sleeping on the job. Let me know, guys. Are you guys getting my notifications that I went live? I want to make sure that I'm staying non-shadow banned here. So hopefully you guys are still getting the DCAs. Dave, what's up, buddy? What's up, man? Get well, brother. Thanks, man. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. Jared, you're the bear trap phase of your cold. Don't fall for it. yeah, trying to rug me, man. Another local, Rob. I hope your man flu goes away soon. Yes, I've been eating homemade soup and sandwiches, man. Trying to get better. Trying to get better. Easy, yo, what's good, fam? Good to see you. K-Rock Crypto, what's going on? Need ZBEC pump to roll over funds. Well, I mean, ZBEC actually has not been doing that bad, right? I mean, ZBEC, the last couple of days, it's still up 7.2% on the week. ZBEC, yeah, it's been doing pretty good. It's been doing pretty good. Let's, you know what? Let's go have a look at the ZBEC chart. How about that? Let's go look at the ZBEC chart, see what's going on there. But first, guys, shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Self-Custody Wallet, guys. Not your keys, not your coins. Get yourself one today. Use my link down below. Get a phenomenal deal. I have 5 of them, guys. I like to departmentalize all of my crypto, long-term, short-term, so on and so forth, guys. These things are amazing. They're extremely affordable, especially if you use my link down below. Hold your crypto in your own custody, guys. Do not trust exchanges because they can freeze your funds at any time that they want. They can stop your trading. They can stop your ability to take profits, and you can swap right on the Decent wallet, guys. You can swap right over there yourselves into stablecoins and take profits without moving back to a centralized exchange. And if you love Onyx coin and you're staking it, you can stake your Onyx coin directly from your Decent wallet to the Onyx protocol and get 32% APR. So check it out, guys. All right, let's look at the ZBEC chart. Just let me pull it up here. All right. Turn my speakers down. I can't hear anything. Look at that wick, eh? Look at that crazy wick yesterday. What the heck happened there? I actually wanted to talk to you guys about that in a separate video later today. So make sure you guys stick around for that. We're going to discuss that wick that happened yesterday. But right now, I mean, it looks pretty good. We're looking pretty strong still here. Sitting above support, right? Above the support level at 20101. We're sitting at 20104 right now. Hopefully we can make another run up here at 2011. The problem is, guys, that it's Good Friday and it's Easter weekend. So I'm not anticipating a lot of volume in this space this weekend, which sucks, right? It's bad timing, but it does open the door for next week to be a good week. So yeah, so who knows how the weekend's going to play out, but so far, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a very, very active weekend. I think it's going to be kind of boring, to be honest with you. First on Crypto Blueprint. Nice. First on Blueprint. Oh, Shannon, just missed it, man. Just missed it. Swing and a miss. It was a good try, though. Like by literally in the same minute you guys sent it. Literally the same minute. That's hilarious. You're so close. But, and Bear, got it done, man. Got it done. Danny, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I got a notification, but I always do. Nice. Yeah, because for a while there, people were not getting the notifications when we were live. It was very, very frustrating, to say the least, right? So, yeah, I mean, very, very aggravating. Yes, I got the notification. Nice. Yes. Good. Awesome. That's what I like to hear, guys. That's what I like to hear. Bitcoin about to skyrocket. Well, I mean, if we go look at the Bitcoin chart, I mean, potentially, yes. The potential is there. Again, the problem is we're running into a low volume weekend, right? We're not going to see volume come back into the space until Tuesday, right? I know. Ooh, right? Ew. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days where there's not really going to be any volume, guys, right? So it might be a good time to DCA over the weekend. I mean, I could be wrong. The weekend could be full of pumpage, right? But I don't think so. I think it's just going to be boring all weekend, right? Unless bears try to push us down over the weekend. So here's the 2 scenarios I have laid out for Bitcoin here, right? As you guys probably know, we're either going to roll over and we're going to retest the top of this trend line. I think we could retest about 80 to 81 worst case scenario, but probably closer to like 82 to 83K. And I just think we're going to range in this area, guys, for April, right? I think we're just going to go sideways through April, and then we're going to go parabolic starting in May. in my opinion, right? But there's a possibility here. As you can see, we continue to chip away at this sell wall here, right? That's what all these wicks down mean, that we've been chipping away at the sell wall and the selling pressure keeps pushing us back down again. Now, if we continue to stay up here, if we can maintain this pressure, if the bulls can maintain and chip away at that sell wall enough, then we could break through it. When the buy orders start to outnumber those sell orders, we could break to the upside. We need to get above 86K to start closing, but we really need to get above 88K to start closing if we want to see continued momentum to the upside, right? Otherwise, we're just going to go sideways for the rest of April. That's my opinion on it, right? So something is cooking. I love it. I love it. Ken and Lisa, what's up? Good afternoon. Hope you feel better tonight. Before tonight's live on the Patreon, don't forget to punch the like button. Absolutely, guys. Hit the like. That's okay. I'll second. I'll take second. Perfect. Second gets participation trophy. Nice. Manny, 60K BTC watch. I don't know, man. 60K, that's an extremely bearish scenario, man. I mean, we would have to fall below a massive support level from the previous all-time high for that to happen. Now, I don't know if you know much about charting or if you're just talking based on emotions and like echo chambers that you might be in that are telling you we're in a bear market, but 69K level, the previous cycle's all-time high, is going to be a very hard level to fall through. Very hard level to fall through. Very strong psychological level. A lot of buy orders there, big buy wall. I don't see us dropping past that level. I don't even think we could even at this point. Like back here, I said we could wick down between 69 and 74K, and we did. We hit 74K twice, but we didn't even have enough downside pressure to push us past 74K. So 60K, I think you're dreaming, man. I think it's wishful thinking. Funky Ninja was funding XCN this morning. Funding? I fell asleep before he talked, but he did a 180 on it. Did something happen? Oh, do you mean fudding? Was he fudding XCN today? I don't know. I didn't see. I didn't see if he was fudding XCN. I'll watch his video and see, but I don't know. I have no idea. Jake the Snake, Justin Sun is on the cover of Forbes this month. Will the Forbes curse mean he's going to jail? Yes, that would be nice. Beebs, what's up, buddy? Sunday, man. Sunday. Beebs, I'm having some conflicts here, brother. I'm struggling, okay? And I need help. Sunday, okay? You realize what this weekend is? Do you realize what this weekend is? It's WrestleMania weekend, man, right? The first game of the Battle of Ontario is on at the exact same time as Sunday's WrestleMania. This is not good for me, right? So I don't know what to do, man. Rob, all I hear about lately is Proppy and Ondo nonstop. Yeah, that's because they are phenomenal projects, brother. Phenomenal projects. Those are two projects I am really looking forward to accumulating in the bear market for sure. For sure. So yeah. Toshi's having itself a good day, eh? Holy smokes, up 18% on the day, 36% on the week. Go Toshi. Go Toshi. I don't hold Toshi, by the way. Just if you hold Toshi, good for you, man. Good for you. A week and a half to 2 weeks to build the bags, a bit more, guys. Get a little extra paper before the pump. In Rob, we trust. Absolutely, man. Rob just DCA into more TVs. Yeah, that might have to be the case. I mean, I know I could just PVR the game and watch it later, and I might have to do something like that. So, but I can tell you this much. Most likely, you guys, I will not be live streaming in the evening on Sunday. Forget that, right? WrestleMania and the first opening round of the playoffs. Yeah, probably not going to be any live stream Sunday evening. There she is, Gamma Goddess again. Have 2 TVs and watch them simultaneously. I think my head would explode. Derek, what's up, man? Do you think Kava is a good layer 1 project? What is a good exit price? Kava is from the previous cycle, if I recall. Yes, Kava. I mean, it's got good tokenomics. It's got a reasonably low market cap. Osmosis, though, isn't that in the spell ecosystem? Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Osmosis not in the spell ecosystem? I wonder if it's tied to their algorithmic stablecoin. It is made in USA, solid layer 1 project. All-time high was $9.12 in the last bull run. Yeah. It's got the listings. Honestly, man, yeah. I mean, I don't know any of the news that's come out about it lately, but yeah, Kava seems like it. As long as it's not pegged in any way, shape, or form to the algorithmic stablecoin in the spell ecosystem, then I think it's a good project for sure. As for an exit price, man, honestly, $9.12 was the all-time high. If you can get enough and get out around $4 to $4.50, that's what I would do. Right? I'd get it way before the all-time high. Just make your money and roll it into something else, man. What else do we have? I need to get back over here because that chart is freezing my screen. Isaac, what's up, buddy? Today, be my birthday. I'm 32. Man, happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. Congratulations on the bags. You're making life-changing wealth right now, brother. I'm happy for you, my dude. Make sure you have a good, safe night. Hey, and guess what? It's open mic Friday too, brother. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you got birthday plans or if you're going to spend your birthday with the family or with the future family. Ben, let's go Jasmine. 100%, brother. 100%. Battle of Florida. Beast of a battle. Panthers, Florida. When is the first game, Beebs, for the Battle of Florida? Is it Saturday? Because I know that the Leafs' first game is until Sunday, but is there hockey on Saturday is the question. Go Leafs. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Zebek is a Goliath. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, brother. Dave, watch WrestleMania first in case the game pisses you off. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. PL Plugin is a super gem micro cap. Nice. Very nice. Very good. Yes. Sounds fantastic, man. Sounds fantastic. All right, let's get into some of the news, guys. We haven't even gotten into any of the news yet. Christopher Onyx. Nice. Our second Pokemon of the day. Caught a Pokemon. There you go. That's what I like to see, brother. That is what I like to see. Got to catch them all, guys. Got to catch them all. All right, what do we have in the news today? These friggin' videos just keep playing on their own. Okay, so now I think that this is honestly just theater, right? White House says Mr. T is studying whether he has the ability to fire Jerome Powell. I think this is theater, guys. I think this is just another way of Mr. T applying pressure to Jerome Powell. I don't think he has any intention of actually firing Powell, nor do I think that Powell should be fired. I think that Powell, all things considered, has done a pretty stable job, to be honest with you. But he needs to start cutting rates. And let's turn that money print around. So I think that Mr. T is it's just another way of him applying pressure. That's all it is. And I think it'll work, right? I think Powell caved. Powell caved in 2018. He'll do it again this time, in my opinion, right? So, yeah. All right, what else do we have? Now, I'm going to go through some of these articles, guys, but bear with me because, well, I'm sick, right? So sometimes I get a little stuffy and it's hard to read. First game between Lightning and Panthers Tuesday. What the hell? That's like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's like 4 days from now. That's crazy. Talk about getting some rest. Both of those teams are going to be sleepy tired when they get going here, man, unless their practices are pretty intense. Wow, that's crazy. Ditto, third Pokemon up and ready to go. Wanted to pop up and say hi. Rob, you and everyone had a nice, safe weekend and enjoy family time. Yes, happy Easter weekend, guys. Absolutely. Powell is Nancy's insider, man. Nice. All right, so bear with me as I read this, guys. I'm really, really stuffy, okay? Why Bitcoin might be about to turn bullish again. So far in 2025, Bitcoin has been struggling to find positive narratives to boost buying pressure and drive up prices. I don't think there's a shortage of positive narratives. I think that there's a lot of price suppression going on. There's been plenty of positive narratives, in my opinion. Mr. T's announcement that his administration was creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve was widely seen as a disappointment in crypto circles. The president's confirmation that the U.S. would not purchase any new BTC for this stockpile diminished the bullish momentum, especially against the backdrop. Now, I think that's another misleading statement, okay? Because while Mr. T did say that they weren't going to use taxpayer money to purchase new Bitcoin, I think that they were just saying that because at the time, people were frustrated. Like there was a little bit of a backlash about them spending taxpayer money purchasing crypto, right? So I think that they just said that to put the fires out. And then it's like the frog in the boiling pot, right, guys? What's going to happen? They're going to say, oh, we're just going to use this little teeny bit of tax money to purchase crypto, right? And then it'll be just a little more. We'll use this too. And pretty soon they're spending tons of taxpayer money on crypto. It's the frog in the boiling pot, right? So yeah, that's how I think it's going to go. And I don't see what people's problem is with it anyway. They should. I mean, think about the money. If they were to redirect a lot of the money that the taxpayer money that they spend on other things, stupid things like studying transgender studies on frogs in Ethiopia and stuff like that. Like that's what they spend billions of dollars on. Who cares about that stuff, right? They could redirect that money into investing in crypto and stuff like that, right? So, yeah, I think that's fine. Considering all the other things they waste money on, what the hell, right? But anyway, continuing on, Binance founder CZ made a compelling point during last year's Bitcoin Middle East and North Africa conference, one that perhaps has been overlooked by many traders. Other countries will follow suit. Lo and behold, we are now beginning to see signs of this happening. Binance's new chief executive, Richard Sang, has told the Financial Times that it's now advising several nations on how they can create a strategic Bitcoin reserve of their own. Make no mistake, this is a bullish development. Details in that interview were pretty thin on the ground, with Sang revealing the exchange has been contacted by quite a lot of governments, including those currently trying to establish regulatory frameworks for crypto. Binance isn't exactly the flavor of the month in many major economies, with the trading platform facing investigations and some of the outright bans in other countries. And because of this, it's safe to assume that other countries may be examining BTC stockpiles independently or through alternative crypto experts. I agree. I don't think that any country, any world government's going to trust Binance in custodying or helping them in any kind of strategic Bitcoin reserve narrative, to be honest. They might be talking to them, but I don't think they're going to go into business with them. Binance is one of the worst actors in the space. Indeed, there have been rumblings elsewhere. Just a few days ago, the MP asked Sweden's finance minister why this government is adopting a similar approach and regarding Bitcoin seized from criminals as an investment. None of this is to say that every country that holds seized Bitcoin is going to hurriedly establish a reserve. Far from it. The British government is a substantial holder of crypto, with Arkham Intelligence data showing it owns over 61,000 Bitcoin worth a cool $5.2 billion. Ministers in London have explicitly ruled out establishing a Bitcoin reserve, arguing that this asset is too volatile, yet at the same time, it hasn't resorted to auctioning off these coins to free up cash for the Treasury, even though the Chancellor, Finance Minister, Rachel Reeves, has had to introduce a plethora of unpopular policies to plug a fiscal black hole left by her predecessors. This puts the UK in a bit of an awkward halfway house. It isn't selling this Bitcoin, nor publicly committing to holding onto it either. Confirmation of either of these scenarios has the potential to hugely alter Bitcoin's price one way or the other. But the creation of a strategic crypto reserve could prove most significant in countries that don't own a single Satoshi. Should a central bank decide to shift some of its holdings into Bitcoin, but not have the benefit of already having a war chest confiscated from criminals, they wouldn't have a choice but to buy. And now listen, I don't think that they necessarily have to confirm or deny whether they're going to have a Bitcoin strategic reserve. They could just hold that 61,000 Bitcoin and keep it in reserve and not address it one way or the other, because they know that any sort of announcement, positive or negative, is going to impact markets. So maybe they're just keeping their mouths shut and doing whatever they want. They don't have to tell you what they're going to do, right? Even rumors of a country being prepared to make this plunge could see BTC shoot higher. The fuels hope that the world's biggest digital asset is finally being regarded as sound money in corridors of power. There is one potential fly in the ointment. America doesn't hold anywhere near as much influence as it did when Mr. T took power on January 20th. Investors are now racing to dump their exposure to dollars and stocks on Wall Street, with the president's pursuit of tariffs causing the U.S. to widely be regarded as an unreliable trading partner. In any case, the European Union has made it clear that there is no desire to follow in America's footsteps. At a recent news conference, after the ECB confirmed that interest rates will be cut, which I'm going to follow up on in another article after this, guys, for the third time this year, Christine Lagarde stressed that trading bloc sees its future in the digital euro and not Bitcoin. So they think that in Europe, they think that their future is in a CBDC, essentially, and not in Bitcoin. Good luck with that. You think the people are going to look how people reacted to trying to have a CBDC here. People are not going to use your stupid CBDC where you can turn their money off anytime you want and track what they're, no, not cool, man. Not cool. As I've mentioned in the past, there are some Bitcoiners who remain deeply uncomfortable at the prospect of government snapping up BTC in the first place. I don't think so. I don't think any Bitcoin maxi out there is like, no, I don't want the government to buy Bitcoin. They want the government to buy Bitcoin because it pumps their bags. That's what they want. Ultimately, guys, I don't care who it is. Anyone who says that they hold Bitcoin for the tech, not for the money, is full of it. I'm sorry, you're full of it, right? You just are. Why did you buy it? You really? So, you know, the cause and effect of becoming a multimillionaire, potentially a billionaire, that has no weight on your decision whatsoever. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say, boss. Christopher, have you heard about Bit Bonds, Rob? What's your thoughts on it? If you have, no, I have not. Maybe I need to do a little bit of looking into that, man. Parallel Life, what's going on, man? Studying transgenders on frogs in Ethiopia. Well, it's true, right? On the rat retrace right now. Nice. Any advice on beginners looking to invest? Yes, always make sure you're doing your research. Don't blindly buy into things. And listen, this is the same advice that I give everybody, okay? When things are bad, they're never as bad as you think they are. When things are good, they're never as good as you think that they are. If you need help, if you need training, if you need to become a better trader and investor in this space, come over to the Patreon. We will teach you how to be better at investing in crypto. The link is literally in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. It is designed for new people in crypto. Savvy, what's up? Snorlax in the house. Hope you're feeling better, brother. Happy Friday. I am not feeling better. How you doing, Rob? Happy Friday. Do you see XCN making a move before May? Yeah, I do. Before May, yes. There are certain, listen, I know that I say that I think Bitcoin's going to, start moving in May and the market's going to start moving in May. But there are certain altcoins, random altcoins, that will start to pop off beforehand, right? And I do believe that projects such as Onyx Coin, Jasmy, Swift Coin, Zbec, all of those kind of projects are showing signs on the charts. XYO, all of their charts are showing signs of massive breakouts getting ready to happen. So yes, I do believe that. What's your thoughts on Constellation DAG? I like DAG. DAG's a good project. I don't hold any of it, but I do like it. I'm bullish on DAG. I think that Decent Wallet actually has a special promotion on DAG right now as well. Funky Sailor is buying again. He likes to buy the top. So, yeah, no kidding. Jay, the only advice you need as a beginner is join the Patreon before putting money in. Yes, absolutely, Jay. I agree 100%, man. Join the community where we are there to help you learn how to be successful in this space. That's what we do over there, guys. We help people become better traders and better investors in crypto. That's the goal here. That's why you're here. That's why you're in crypto, right? So don't do it half-assed. Do it whole-ass, guys. Join the community, and we will help you become the best version of yourself when it comes to investing. Constellation DAG was working with the Air Force. Very interesting. But nice, yes. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, yes, we wanted to continue on that ECB narrative. So ECB lowers interest rates amid inflation adjustments. The European Central Bank is signaling a potential shift in its monetary policy, with discussions around cutting interest rates gaining momentum. This comes as global tariff tensions continue to escalate, creating uncertainty in the economic landscape. The ECB's consideration of rate cuts reflects its commitment to supporting the Eurozone economy in challenging times, with inflationary pressures and trade disputes affecting growth. The central bank aims to provide a buffer against potential downturns. Market analysts are closely monitoring the situation, as any adjustments in interest rates could have far-reaching implications, not just for traditional markets, but also for the cryptocurrency sector. A lower interest rate environment could drive more investors towards digital assets as they seek alternative avenues for growth. And quick shout out to my boy Andy over in Scotland, who told us over on the Patreon, who gave us the heads up on this the other day that they were going to cut rates. Shout out to my brother Andy. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. All right, what else do we have? Let's get to a short little clip here. We're running out of time pretty quick, right? Senator Lummis on how the U.S. government, when adopting Bitcoin, should not take advantage of holders and retain BTC's decentralization.
Use this fully diversified asset, this completely decentralized asset, in a way that can benefit government, but does not have to constrain or regulate Bitcoin in a way that interferes with people's individual wallets, individual custody, their use of this asset as a faster, cheaper, means of exchange and a superior store of value. So I see them as able to sit side by side without having to encroach on the superior qualities of Bitcoin. And I hope that Bitcoiners can see it that way, as long as we're protecting their privacy, their ability to hold their Bitcoin individually without government interference. Uh, we saw government interfere when it came to a choke point 2.0. We saw the Canadian government interfere with people's bank accounts
Yep.
during COVID, during the truckers' strike. We want to make sure that that can never occur uh, between the U.S. government and Bitcoin.
Amen. Amen. Exactly. 100%, guys. The governments can adopt crypto and Bitcoin, and it doesn't have to be an adversarial situation for holders, people who already hold. That's what people need to understand. So, got another article here to get through. Bitcoin price stays flat at 85K as market faces uncertainty from Mr. T's tariffs and Fed inaction. Bitcoin's price has been stable around 85K in recent days, showing minimal movement despite broader market uncertainty. The stability comes as the cryptocurrency market grapples with the economic effects of the US President, Mr. T. The World Trade Organization has warned that these tariffs could slow global growth, adding more uncertainty to the markets. The Federal Reserve's reluctance to cut interest rates has also been a factor, with Jerome Powell noting that the full impact of the tariffs is still unclear. And Jerome Powell's right there, guys. We haven't even started to see the impact on the economy of the tariffs yet. That's going to take probably another month or two, right? So I don't blame him for wanting to stay pat to see what happens to the economy based on what's going on with these tariffs, because it's a delayed reaction. You don't instantly see the cause and effect of it, right? So I do agree with that part of it. Just like when you cut rates or increase rates, you don't see the effect of that on the economy for like 2 months, right? Making it too soon for the Fed to adjust the policies. Despite Bitcoin's price stability, analysts expect occupational dips before the cryptocurrency reaches its next major milestone of $90,000. BRN analyst Valentine Forner highlighted that Bitcoin's dominance in the market continues to rise, which suggests that altcoins will likely continue to underperform in the short term. He remains optimistic about Bitcoin's resilience, noting that it is overweight in its strategy for macro resilience. While he holds a neutral position on Solana and Ethereum, while Bitcoin has fallen by 9.3% since the start of the year, Ethereum has experienced a more severe drop of 52%. The lack of positive market catalysts has been another challenge for the cryptocurrency space, with few signals to trigger buying pressure. However, a potential shift could be underway as Binance, one of the largest crypto exchanges, reveals that it is advising countries on how to establish Bitcoin reserves. Binance CEO Richard Zhang explains that Mr. T's move to create a digital asset stockpile has prompted other nations to explore similar strategies. The overall lack of significant price action has led many to wonder about Bitcoin's future trajectory. Analysts say that the market's current inability to find positive catalysts is contributing to relative stagnation. Nevertheless, Bitcoin's dominance remains strong, with some suggesting that it will continue to outperform altcoins in the coming months. The geopolitical situation, particularly on the ongoing trade tensions between the U.S. and other countries, continues to play a significant role in Bitcoin's market behavior. While Bitcoin is often seen as a hedge against inflation and economic instability, its price movements are not immune to broader economic trends. As the situation evolves, it remains to be seen whether Bitcoin can break through 90K mark, or if the market will face more volatility in the near term. The Mecca ZBEC will mess around and be 205 plus in between today and the beginning of May. I agree with that assessment, my friend. That's going to be beautiful. That's going to be beautiful. That's like a 4x from here. I will take that to the bank. Absolutely. All right, what else do we have? Whew, man, I can only breathe through my mouth right now, so I'm a mouth breather. Matt Hogan, $6 billion Bitwise CIO, says going forward, Bitcoin will have the three big buyers.
In terms of who are the buyers at Bitcoin, I really think there are three, but I think they're all significant. I think governments will buy hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin over the next year. I think corporations, which bought 350,000 Bitcoin last year, when from a FASB accounting perspective, they could only mark it down on their books. They could only hurt earnings. And that changed January 1st. I think they will buy more Bitcoin this year than they bought last year. And I think hundreds of companies will do it. And then I think institutional investors are recognizing that Bitcoin is now part of the global capital markets. And if you're not at 1% Bitcoin, you're effectively short against the global capital market benchmark. And so I think there are, hundreds of billions of dollars of investment that need to come into Bitcoin just to level up to flat. I continue to think 95% of all Bitcoin is owned by someone, and 95% of the people who have to own Bitcoin don't yet own any. And the cross of those two numbers just is this fundamental source of demand. So governments, corporations, and institutions, I think those are multi-year trends, and I don't see anything slowing that down.
That's right, guys. Going to be massive. Going to be massive. Just saw someone comment on one of my videos, and they were like, "Oh, ask Mr. T if the price is going to go up. Remember, you guys said he was going to be good for crypto." I will say this, guys. If you're one of those people who makes comments because you're emotional about who won the election and you're upset about it, or you FUD me, or anything like that in the comment section of videos, but that when things are bad, but then when the market turns around and it turns out that we were right, and you disappear and you're quiet, you don't say anything, you're a chicken wuss sissy girl, in my opinion. You should be man enough. If you can go into the comment section and FUD people and stuff when things are bad, you should be man enough to go into the comment section and admit that you were wrong when it turns out that we were right. So in my opinion, if that's what you do, you're a chicken wuss sissy girl. Okay. So, right. What else do we have? Mike, what's up, buddy? Happy Good Friday, everyone. Hell yeah, brother Dave. Tell them the pound sand, brother. Clown. Amen, man. Amen. Right? Haters gonna hate, ain'ters gonna ain't. Right? The emotional people are the ones who are not going to succeed in this space, you guys. Jared, chicken with sissy girl. Me and my girl are dying. ETH shows signs of seller exhaustion. Can bulls capitalize? Ethereum's native token ETH price was quite bearish in Q1 to the extent that its underperformance has almost become a meme. However, there is some good news for ETH buyers because sell pressure appeared to be running out of steam. Net taker volume data revealed that Ethereum's experienced a surge in sell pressure in December, heavy profit taking after the impressive bullish performance in Q4 of 2024. The data also revealed that Ethereum's sell pressure has been declining in the past 4 months. Net taker volume has since dipped to low levels last seen in June of 2024. Why is this important? Well, it underscores a key observation in Ethereum's price dynamics. Declining sell pressure signals a seller exhaustion is taking place. Weak hands were pushed out of the market, leaving long-term holders. It also means bullish momentum may have an easier time pushing prices higher. So sellers are exhausted, basically, right? Everyone who's going to sell or wants to sell, who has paper hands, they've all sold all of their Ethereum. They've sold out of all of their positions, and they're in the comment section being sissy girls, right? Weak hands were pushed out. Yes. Interestingly, some market observations signal that demand could be making a comeback, especially in the derivatives segment. Recent market findings revealed that more than 77,000 Ethereum was observed flowing into the derivatives segment. This was the largest Ethereum derivatives inflow observed in the last 2 months, according to an analysis conducted by CryptoQuant. Previous similar spikes in Ethereum derivative inflows observed in the last 6 weeks were quickly followed by extended ETH price declines. The analyst also noted that the development occurred in the backdrop of aggressive retaliatory tariffs from China. Could these findings underscore another liquidation event for Ethereum? ETH has been experiencing heavy liquidations over the last few weeks. Leveraged long positions, in particular, were severely impacted as price maintained an overall downtrend trajectory. Will heavy liquidations still be on the cards this time, especially as sell pressure cools down? Appetite for leverage declines since the end of March, as evidenced by the dip in the estimated leverage ratio. Nevertheless, the level of leverage remained significantly elevated, especially compared to Q4 of last year. Although appetite for leverage was at a 2-week low, open interest remained within the lowest levels observed in November of 2024. In other words, low open interest combined with declining sell pressure reflects more on the current market sentiment. There was a noteworthy shift from positive to negative funding rates in the last 3 days. This may indicate that short traders have been executing positions in anticipation of more downside. So they're shorting like crazy on Ethereum. Another wave of sell pressure means ETH could lose some, if not all, of the gains that it secured last week. On the other hand, bullish strength means more upside for Ethereum price, and such a scenario could lead to a surge in short liquidations. Ooh. Bitcoin has been showing weakness in the last 3 days as price struggled to regain more upside. Meanwhile, there was a noteworthy spike spot flows since April 8th. For context, ETH inflows amounted to 36.25 million. Honestly, guys, if Ethereum continues to go, be at these levels, like what are we at right now for $1,593? I may start to buy some Ethereum just for shits and giggles at these levels. Bruno with the super chat. Crazy how you're consistent with your videos even when you don't feel well. We appreciate you, Rob. Yes, I feel like a bag of smashed cats right now, so thank you so much. Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much, man. Sissy Bear, you chicken wuss. Is that gonna go on a calendar or shirt? Chicken wuss, sissy girl, love it. Almost as good as super fantastic. I can't say it as good right now because I'm sick, but yeah, we'll put that on the hats, right? What are you looking at, sissy bear, chicken wuss? So yeah. So what else do we have? Oh yes, we got this little Michael Saylor clip here, guys, that I could not agree with more. Michael Saylor, the fact that you can buy Bitcoin for $80,000 right now is a joke. It's at a 99% discount. I agree, guys. This is why I never sell my Bitcoin.
So the idea that you could actually buy Bitcoin at 80,000 right now is a joke. What I said is, when the bank lets you buy it, when Bank of America lets you buy it, and you can just order it and buy $1 billion at a time, it'll cost you $1 million. And when the bank, when your traditional banker recommends it to you, because it's growing 20% a year and it's risk-free in their opinion, it's going to cost you $10 million. And so you can wait until it's easy and risk-free and you'll pay 100 times as much. Or you can do the research and jump through a few hoops right now for Bitcoin and you get a 99% discount. So the idea.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying, guys. Get you some. Obviously not financial advice. You do you, boo-boo. All right, guys, listen, I got to get ready to do some one-on-one coaching calls over on the Patreon. So get over there, guys. Get your spots booked in. We help you with your portfolio. We help people become better traders and better investors in this space. If you need an education in crypto, if you need training, you need tutorials, you need to know how to do this properly, get over to the Patreon. The link is down below. It's in the comment section. It's in the description, guys. We have a wonderful, massive community over there. We're live every single night over there as well. Again, we drop microcap gem videos, education videos, book one-on-one calls, and so much more. It is open mic Friday nights over on the Patreon, guys. Get over there. It's like nothing nobody else is doing in the crypto space. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys later tonight. God bless.